Hello, Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Twin Cities metro area IT folks. Tony Tompkins here with Beacon Hill Technologies, IT staffing and recruitment, contract to hire, perm placement, full desk, whatever you need. Trying something new here. Figure I spend a lot of time leaving messages, sending emails, doing all kinds of stuff to just bother as many people as I can until I get to the folks that I need to talk to. Thought I would just put myself out there a little bit, make a little video, talk about some roles I got going on, and then let you at your leisure and at your availability check it out and see if there's anything that you'd like to learn more about. I keep looking over at the screen and away from the camera, so I apologize if it seems weird. I'm getting used to this. Sorry, this is a first for me. Got some hot roles, just a quick snippet of the things that we're working on here. Just some of the opportunities that have come up in the past couple of days, ones that we are newly working on, ones that we might be exclusively working on, ones that I think could be some really fantastic opportunities for some really great people. So, with no further ado, first one I want to touch on is we've got a QA manager position. This QA manager position would be located on the east side of town, St. Paul generally. Yes, I'm not giving the official company name or the exact location. Some information I can't give away. I don't want people swooping in and stealing the job from us. But it's a great opportunity. It is a perm opportunity, full-time hire opportunity, looking for someone with previous experience managing QA teams, primarily in manual testing environments, looking for folks with experience with software as a service, working with web client testing. Ideally, someone who's had some experience maybe dealing with some embedded systems, with some firmware testing, things along those lines. That's not necessarily a deal breaker. Obviously, it's going to be a preferential treatment kind of situation. Kind of an interesting thing, the company, they are fastly adopting an Internet of Things presence, moving into that area more and more each day. So it creates a really unique opportunity, an exciting opportunity to get into that world. I can tell you it is cropping up all over the place. It is becoming one of the hot button topics. It is a wave of the future type of thing. So that's great. Looking for someone who can and has created test plans, conducted one-on-ones, and then also, and I get this a lot, people who move into managerial roles and then decide that they really miss the hands-on elements of it. Now, this role would actually allow for that. They're looking for someone who could spend even up to 50% of their time acting as a hands-on resource as well. Not necessarily all the time, but as needed. So if you're somebody who has done management and you've said, you know, it's great, but I feel like I'm pushing paper, I'm getting away from the technology, this will bring it back to a certain degree while maintaining the managerial aspect. Looking for folks who have done a lot of agile work, good agile experience, have worked with functional, regression, negative, UAT, so typical grab bag of testing skills. Great opportunity, really unique benefits with this company that I'd love to explain. If I talk about the one I think is the coolest, it'll totally give away who the company is. So, give me a call, give me an email, hit me up on Twitter. Information listed below as it has from the beginning of the video here. Moving on. Second one is downtown Minneapolis area, dynamic CRM.net developer. This is sort of your typical senior level full stack .NET dev profile. So you got C#, SQL, JavaScript, Link, ASP.NET, other related technologies, but primary experience that they're looking for is experience in dynamic CRM and development in that area. This is one of those companies that I come across every so often. There's not a lot of these around, but we have a few of these that we work with where I can describe their benefits as stupid good benefits. Like, tell me what your benefits are. These benefits are probably better, most likely. I don't know, but they have an insane benefits offering. I have begged our company to get their benefits offering, quite frankly. Also a permanent role, looking for someone full-time hire. Great company in downtown Minneapolis. Third on the list, this one's tough. This is a tough role. It's a tough role for us to find. But lead Salesforce developer / architect. So typical expectations as far as having somebody who is certified across the board, has previous experience in the architecture and development of Salesforce and enterprise environments, and looking for someone to work within cloud technology. Specifically, this is a Microsoft Azure environment, as well as, and here's the buzzword again, Internet of Things. Looking for folks to implement Salesforce within Internet of Things practice, integration in certain ways in that area. That's a unique thing I've not come across before with any of our other clients. We have plenty of clients who use Salesforce. That's a first. Another perm job, I know I was saying earlier that we do contract and contract to hire. We do. These are the hot jobs. They're all perm. Don't know why, but happy to fill those just as much as the others. This one is also in the St. Paul area. Probably would be located in downtown St. Paul. Looking for lead people. Across the board on all of these jobs, the salary expectations, people are probably wondering, what's the salary? You can probably make an appropriate guess as to what the salary is. If you are qualified for these jobs, it's probably around what you're making, plus add a little, give yourself a raise. Let's move you up the scale there a bit, make you happy. And that is the case on these roles. Lastly, and sorry this one's kind of going long, still looking for Scrum Masters of all stripes all over town. Scrum Master, Scrum Master, Scrum. This is going to be the year of the Scrum Master. I swear. I can just see it. It's cropping up. It's coming from all sides. All types, contract, contract to hire, full-time, perm, Scrum Masters. And then lastly, DevOps. DevOps jobs. I have more DevOps jobs than I know what to do with. I've got perm DevOps jobs. I've got contract to hire DevOps jobs. I've got contract DevOps jobs. I've got them mainly to the south and the west part of the Twin Cities area, but that's subject to change, I am certain. And so if you are a DevOps person and you are at all unhappy with your job, call me, because I got you a job, okay? So let's make this happen. Anyway, hopefully we'll be doing this a little bit more often. I'll try to do it maybe on a daily basis. It'll make the videos shorter. You can cover a little less ground at a time just because it'll build upon each other. Come find me. This is going to be LinkedIn. This is going to be Twitter. This is going to be YouTube. Info again down below. If you've got questions, if you are not any of the type of professionals that I just described, but you want to talk about your job hunt, I have a lot of other jobs, lots of other jobs. We've got Best Buy as a client. I'll just say that out loud because that's not really probably a secret to most places. If you want to work with Best Buy, hit me up. Would love to help facilitate that. And if you are a developer, if you are a BA, if you are a PM, if you are a service desk, if you are a systems engineer, if you are whatever, let me know. Would love to talk to you about your job hunt. Would love to give you some advice. Would love to see your resume. Would love to help whatever way I can. It might be directly to a job that I'm working on. It might be to point you in the right direction. It might be to introduce you to a friend. It might be just to give some advice. I'm happy to do whatever. Let's make this a great year. Let's get it off to a good start here. A little bit late, a month late, but getting on top of it. And I'm ready to do whatever I can to help impact as many people as possible. So let me hear from ya.